Hey guys, so today on That's Fresh, we're going to be making Rey's portion bread. I don't remember them saying an actual name for it. There might be one. If there is, let us know. I'm not exactly sure, but I'm just calling it her portion bread. This is the part where she gets a little bread or little bread mix and mixes it with water and it like poofs up. That's in the beginning of the movie when she's trading with that weird person creature thing. But yeah, I thought I'd try this out. I found a recipe and it sounded really cool, and I thought this fit in perfect with a Star Wars magazine. So all the stuff you will need is cake flour, about 4 tablespoons for 1 serving. I got a little bit extra just to be safe. Some matcha powder. I got quite a bit. You can get this at most like organic food stores or bulk stores, so that's where I got that. Milk. They said to use whole milk, but I don't think it matters, honestly. Baking powder. Vanilla. Sugar. And extra virgin olive oil, any kind of oil or butter you use to grease your pans or anything. Forks for serving. A whisk. And then some measures. You're going to need a 1 teaspoon measure, a 1/4 teaspoon measure, a 1/2 teaspoon measure, and then a tablespoon measure. And then you're going to need 2 mugs. I picked out some cool Star Wars mugs. And that's all. And you'll also need a microwave. So the first thing you're going to do is get your mugs. And then get your olive oil. And then just pour a little bit in each mug. Do you guys like Rey's theme that I'm playing in the background? Thought that was appropriate. Oh, that was probably way too much, but that's okay. I'll just dump the excess out. And then you're going to swirl it around the cup just to kind of grease your cup. I don't know how to do this without spilling everywhere, honestly. Okay, and then I have like so much left. Okay, so there's the first one. Now the second one. Oh. Okay, so now that your cups are greased, you're going to add all the dry ingredients. So the first thing is 4 tablespoons of cake flour. 1. And then they suggest using cake flour, and I wouldn't, don't use any other flour like regular flour or anything, because this flour has stuff in it that makes it rise, and you want your little bread to make sure it rises. And this will also help with the taste and texture and stuff to make sure it turns out best like Rey's. Alrighty, now putting it in the second cup. 3, 4. And I don't know where I got these cups, but they're like my favorite Star Wars cups. Each of them is part of a set. They're part of different sets, so there's sort of somewhat matching ones that go with them. And then we have like 2 big ones that are pretty fun too. This one is like, they're like OG ones. So yeah, this one's like a bunch of characters. And then this one has like Boba Fett on it. So yeah. And then the next thing you're gonna add is 1.5 tablespoons of sugar. Okay. So you will need a 1/2 tablespoon measure, but I don't have one, so I'm just going to kind of like guesstimate it, you know. Which, it's probably not the best idea in like such a small thing, such a small recipe, but that's okay. Okay, and then the next thing you're going to add is a 1/2 teaspoon of matcha powder, which this stuff is really gross. I don't like it in green tea lattes or like matcha milkshakes or like anything. I don't like matcha powder at all. And I think it smells gross too. So let's hope this tastes okay. So you're going to add a half a teaspoon of this green stuff. And they also might have this if you go to like an Asian section of a store or like an H Mart or something. Okay, so there's that. And then I'll show you what the cup looks like so far. I don't know if you can see that. Kind of messed it up. But yeah. And then the next thing you're going to add is a 1/4 teaspoon of baking powder. And then the next thing you're going to add is a pinch of salt. I don't even know like why you add like a pinch of salt if it's going to be like so little. Like I feel like it wouldn't make any difference, but you know, like every vote makes a difference, so every pinch of salt must make a difference, you know? Okay, so 1 pinch. Like, what if is it a big pinch? Is it a small pinch? Like, who knows? Okay, there. Now I have like a bunch of salt on my hand. Okay. And then that is all for dry ingredients. Then you want to whisk that up. It's a very weird looking mixture. You probably can't see it, but that's okay. Okay, there's that one. Now you can add the liquids. So the first thing you're going to add is a 1/4 teaspoon of vanilla extract. I don't think it really matters whether you use pure or imitation. I just use pure because that's what we have. And I like to use pure better because it's like, yeah, I don't like to use imitation. And then you're going to add 2 tablespoons of whole milk or whatever milk. Doesn't really matter. But I bet if you use like coconut milk or soy milk or something, it probably wouldn't work as well. So just use normal milk. Let's see if I can do this. Whoa. Okay, there's 1. And there's 2 with milk all over the counter. There's 1, 2. Okay, now let's mix that up. That's like the consistency. It kind of looks like a green tea latte right now. So try to get all the chunks. Okay, that's what it looks like. I can't tip it too far or else it'll all spill. Okay, so there's that one. Now this one. Alrighty, so now that those are all stirred up, we're going to put them in the microwave for 45 seconds. It may depend, like if you have a good microwave or a bad microwave. But yeah, so let me throw those in the microwave. Okay, now we're going to microwave this for 45 seconds. Let's just do, and then when it says 15 seconds. Okay. Okay, let's check it. Okay, looking okay. It smells kind of weird. Like, I can smell a little bit of vanilla, but it also smells like something savory. I don't know. Okay, it said it should be done. Wow! It rose just like Rey's. Oh, my camera's all fogged up. But that is so cool. That is so cool. Okay, and then it said to let it cool and it'll cook in the mug for a couple minutes. So let's let that cool while we do the other one. Now let's put this one in. Okay, let's see how this one turned out. Wow, it looks so cool. It looks just like Rey's portion bread. Okay, now I'm going to let these cool for a couple minutes and I'll check back and taste test them. Okay, so I've been letting these cool for about 5 minutes and they're pretty cool. They're very spongy. And now I'm going to sprinkle some matcha powder on just for decoration's sakes. You know. If I can get any out. Alrighty. And we are all set to go. Now, I am going to taste it. Okay, so that's what it looks like. Okay, it's very interesting. I don't want to say it's bad. It's like vanilla-y and matcha-y, but like in a good way. I really like it. Wow, that's delicious. So make sure to like this video if you're on YouTube, and if you're on the magazine, make sure to go to the end of the magazine and rate our magazine. So yeah, I hope you enjoyed, and get ready for the rest of this awesome magazine. There's lots more cool things to watch ahead. So keep going, and thank you guys so much for watching. God bless. Bye!